Ra Hanna. I'm joined in the booth by
Jimmy D'Souza.
All right, and we are sweating Cy Nakashima versus
Shaun Murphy.
Shaun Murphy. All right, this should be a winner's side one loss side match, race to 7.
Race to 7.
All right, we got action. They're using the magic rack, and Cy has the break. Let's see if which break he chooses to adopt. If he's gonna, try to squat or play
Probably
a little cut break. Little cut break, and I see a lot of people favor that break now because they're looking for position on the one ball after, because the wing ball is almost automatic if you hit it good.
Exactly, especially with the magic rack, and you hit it good. The wing ball will always go in. The only thing you have to do is play position for the one ball on the top rail.
There you go.
Well, one on the side.
All right, he made one.
Table 9, Eddie Cohen, you are on the clock. Table
All right.
9.
Well, Jimmy, he doesn't really have a good pocket for that 2-ball.
Yeah, he's probably going to play a small safety coming down by the 5.
Mm-hmm. So just a one rail.
Yeah, just kind of skin it on one side. And,
he hit it right in the face.
Yeah.
I don't think he wanted to do that.
I think he missed Cue on that.
Yeah, because he left this guy wide open. He has a side pocket available.
Yeah. Well, there's no trouble ball, so
Right.
it should be out.
All right, I think he's going to favor just condition, come across one rail to play that 4-ball and the 5 in the opposite corner by the 9. Yeah, this definitely isn't this guy's first barbecue. He hit that ball really well. Good call, Jimmy.
Yeah, that barbecue, huh? Yeah, he's pretty good. He's strong.
He gave himself the 6 is available inside. He gave himself a little angle. I don't know if he wants.
Well, I think he's going to do a short rack. It's going to do the combination 7-9, unless he moves that.
Right, because the angle looked like he was going right to the 7.
Right.
Well, he's put the 7 in a position to where he's going to have to get a good angle to be able to get back on that 8-ball.
Yeah, the middle of the table plays well for coming over for that 8. So you play for the middle. A little bit of break.
All right. A little pinch draw.
There it is.
This is a good angle. He might want a little bit more angle so he can slide back easier, but this should be in his wheelhouse, this shot. One rail, slide back across to play the 8.
There it is.
Clean.
Yeah. All he has to do is stun it out, send a ball.
Now, myself personally, I mean, he has enough angle where he's it's not a rolling shot, but he doesn't have to do anything to get position for the 9 because it's available for him right now.
Right. It's in front of the pocket.
Yeah.
And there you have it.
All right. It looks unless anything happens or earthquake happens, looks like, he concedes that game.
Yeah.
All right, and it's 1-0. Once again, this is Raw Handle with my man
Jimmy D'Souza.
All right, Jimmy D'Souza, very knowledgeable player. Good thing, I love it. All right. This is Swanee 2016, held at Cue Billiards in La Mesa, California, sponsored by Kamui Products and Cheqio. You can see their products at www.cheqio.com. I know it's endorsed by Darren Appleton and a couple other pro players, so be sure to support your sponsors because that's how CSI was able to bring this free stream to you today. So continue to support your sponsors. Fargo rating has Shaun Murphy rated a 97 with Sai Nakashima a 3% chance to defeat him this match. I'm definitely going to do my homework on the Fargo rate so I can thoroughly understand, because it seems like something very interesting. And they're adopting it for CSI. So
that should be more like a 60-40. More.
Well, maybe it's the calculations by the first rack.
Yeah.
And we'll see. All right, Mr. Murphy to break. That ball is pretty solid. He's looking to have, unless that 8 stays there, he has a straight in shot on the 1 ball.
We got action.
Yes, we do. So, Jimmy, what position route do you favor here to get on the 2?
Well, you can play it a couple of ways. You can go rail first, go out,
swing it
around, come back to the middle of the table, or you can just go ahead and skin the left side of it
and float straight back down to the
and
deuce.
Go towards the 2, and that way you can have a straighter shot.
And he's opted for your shot, but he's almost short.
Mm-hmm.
He hooked himself. He has a spin shot now. That 3 ball's got him by a little bit. Well, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
No, he can still see it.
Yeah, he can still see it. The angle tricks you sometime. I like that this guy takes his time, walks around the table, makes sure he maintains a proper angle when he's going to shoot.
Well, he's got to know where that cue was going to be for the 3 to go back to the 5.
Absolutely.
Does he want to go 2 rails after that?
He probably would like to be almost where he's at now a little bit with that cue.
Right.
But he's
now he's going to go the 2 rails back to where he's at now. So, yeah.
He's not looking to go in that small window, is he?
I hope not. He can be in the side pocket and
yeah.
be good.
Yeah, because he has 2 blockers there, 2 potential blockers with the 8 and the 7. I don't know, Jimmy.
I don't know.
He has a bigger
it's
margin of error to swing that cue ball around.
No, it's kind of natural. It just held better with a little bit of left English on there.
There we go.
There it is.
You saw him motioning to stop because he would like a slightly better angle, but this is makeable. Should be in his wheelhouse here.
Right. The only problem there is the position for the 7.
Right.
The angle doesn't allow him to go softly on that ball because of the 8.
Do you advocate cutting this ball in and going straight toward the 8?
I would say you have to hit it.
That's what I mean.
Hard enough to go 2 rails back and forth and get the 7 on the side.
That's a little aggressive there.
You got to play aggressive if you want to win.
There you go. Like that.
Well, you play safety. Very good.
There we go. All right. I like that. You know, he didn't, nothing wild. He wants to maintain himself in the game, so that's a good shot.
Yeah, that was, well, the only problem with that is that he left the full ball, and it's an easy safety down by the 9.
Yeah, hit him with a return safety.
Yeah.
Now, I like if he plays these 5 like towards those balls, so he has a bigger block angle, but he's sold out. Bad speed right there.
Yeah, it looks like side is a little bit off.
Right.
Maybe cobwebs. He's been sitting for a while.
Exactly. But you know what? That's a part of it. You're a professional player. Got to pace yourself. I saw that. He jumped up on that shot.
Well, he's got that beam right behind him, and he couldn't allow himself to go all the way to the beam and hit it. So a little obstacle probably changed the course of that shot.
Right. Well, that's a little fortuitous roll for Side to get back up to the table and maybe able to steal his game.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Side, I'm favoring Side to get out on this one. Wow, that was a little bigger than I thought he would do.
I think he's trying to will himself into good stroke, but when you're not in good stroke, you should take the bigger position zone instead of trying to play tight.
Right.
And with that said, he just drills it. Now, that was a great shot from Sai right there. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I think he said, I'm not going to baby this one. I'm going to hit it with a good stroke.
Oh,
what a good shot that was.
And Shaun gives up the game.
All right, so we have even action here. And it seems like my man Jimmy knows what he's talking about.
A little bit.
All right. So it's 1-1. Once again, this is Swanee Memorial Tournament held at Cue Billiards in La Mesa. Hosted by Kamui and Cheqio. www.cheqio.com. This is a one-loss side race to 7.
I think this time on his break, he's going to do a little softer break than what he did earlier.
I think the Magic Rack break is all about control. I don't think you have to hammer him.
Yeah.
Because you're guaranteed to make the wing ball, so why don't you just play position on the head ball?
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
Okay.
The one ball went in and out of the side pocket. And no shot. He does have a variety of safeties available. So let's see if he utilizes that. What shot do you like here, Jimmy? You roll up and put him on the 6. You're going to shoot the 1.
Well, this is kind of tough to tell.
Okay.
Yeah, you can probably roll up right on top of the 6. Just push it forward nice and easy.
Let's see.
Okay, he elected to go to the rail.
All right. He's left Mr. Murphy with a 2-rail kick. The danger I see is that one ball going towards the 9. If he comes 2 rails under that ball, unless he has a masse edge.
No, I think
rail?
Murphy's going to do 1 rail. Probably trying to cut the 1 up towards the 9 and leaving the cue ball behind the 2 and the 6.
That's a tough shot.
Yeah, so that's one way of doing it. Unless he wants to get aggressive and go through 2 rails. And
don't you think that 2 rails brings you the bigger ball?
It does, but at what cost?
Yeah. You see, that's the only thing I don't like about that kick because it was going straight towards the 9, Jim.
Yeah, he just hit it a little too fat.
Right. Anytime you're kicking, you're giving up something, though.
Oh, absolutely. Most of these people are not Efren Reyes.
No.
The original kick-safe master.
Him and my man Parika.
Yeah.
Sai is he hit that ball a little janky right there.
Well, he put a little left English on it to come out without touching the 9 and the 8. I thought it was perfect.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah. On this, you don't want to be straight. You just want to come out to 3 or 4 balls off the rail. That way get an angle for the forward.
Right. So is there a scenario here where you play this 4-9 combo?
No.
Okay. You said that pretty quick. You're mad at your money if you play that shot, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
You're giving it away.
Okay. Sai's looking to get angled to play the 4 ball in the same pocket as the 3.
Well, a little further than he wanted.
Yeah, he did not want to be jacked up on the rail, and he motions. He knows he needs that ball off the rail. It makes it easier to get out. I still see him hitting this ball with a good stroke, but he just made it a little more difficult than it had to be right now.
Oh,
and see, that was a cost because, you know, cueing off that rail and that little 2 inches, if he would have been off, it would have been very easier for him.
Right. Wow. So many ways to play this shot here. Most people get froggy and draw it, but the shot is going forward, playing it for the side pocket.
Right, because the side pocket allows him to float straight up the plate to 6 in the top and just one rail back down on that 8 ball. I don't believe that.
Wow. Okay, let's check out that Fargo rating again.
It takes a while for the mathematics to catch up, my brother. All right, now, if Cy was in stroke, he just pops this 5 right in the corner and just sticks the rock there. Look like he's gonna swing it on the side pocket and swing it down. There's nothing wrong with that. It's feeling good. He hit that ball perfect.
This is just a basic one rail cinch to 6.
So you're talking about from the top rail and straight back down?
Straight down.
Okay. Beautiful shot by Mr. Nakashima. Nice little stunner.
And he's got one of the best very smooth strokes.
Yes, he does. And just like that, Cy moves ahead 2-1 over Mr. Murphy with an uncharacteristic miss right there on that shot, Jim.
I was a little surprised. Him trying to hold it instead of going all the way down to the rail and letting it naturally roll.
Exactly.
That's probably why he missed the shot.
You should pick the route that allows you to let your stroke out.
Exactly.
Yes, you do not want to decelerate through the ball or trying to be holding the ball. It gives you a little bit of problems. I look for Mr. Murphy to recover here. And you ask and you shall receive.
Oh, there.
Fargo rating is adjusted. It's now 85-15. Maybe there's another side.
There's got to be another side to that coin because the guy leading 2-1, 15%. I don't think that's right.
Maybe he doesn't have enough matches in the bank yet.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. Technology takes time to catch up, brother. Either way, I'm enjoying it. Okay, Mr. Murphy to break. That's a good, nice control break right there.
Well, he didn't change anything on this stroke.
Yeah. And I just looked up and Alex Pagalion just walked in the house.
Oh, yeah.
The Lion just walked in.
Don't let that guy get to the bar. It'll be a party.
All right. I know that the correct shot is to shoot this ball in the corner.
Well, he's going to the side with just straight top. Oh, he's going to the corner. Good shot. I won't doubt you again.
No, because I did that mistake so many times. I know don't shoot it in the side. That shows confidence. He hit that ball really well, too. A well-struck ball.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Well, if the 4 goes by the 6, he should be good.
Yes, it looks like it does from this angle right here. Yeah, he could drive a truck through there. Just not a big one. All right. He's looking to gain position for the 5 in the side pocket, I think, after this. So let's see how he hits this ball. Woo. And he gets the bump of love and maintains position.
It's a little scary there.
Well, you know, I think he played the odds there. He figured if he did bump that ball, he'd leave him on the good side. Probably didn't want to hit it, but maybe he built it into his shot.
He's letting out the stroke now.
Yes, he is.
Most players probably would have rolled 2-3 inches and still have the same shot.
Right. As the great Buddy Hall would say, don't play position when you have position.
That's right.
That's a lesson for the novice players and myself.
Yeah. If you already have it, don't play for it.
That's right. But it's all
he was playing for it.
It's all about your comfort level.
That's right.
That's it.
Here, there's one of those shots that I would not do. I probably would have just stopped instead of going forward.
Wow. Sai gave him that one. I think I would have made him shoot that one.
Oh, yeah. Well, those pockets are pretty big, and
right,
they're playing easy.
All right. And we have another update here. 90-10, Shaun Murphy.
Wow. And that's because of the miscue on the safety.
Shaun Murphy is rated a 664 in the Fargo rate, and Sai Nakashima is rated a 543.
Wow. Okay, then that's
right. It's correct mathematically, but you know these banks will be updated, and information is forthcoming. Gives us something to sweat. All right.
Long shot. Long shot, and the 2 is by the 1. This is kind of hard to hold. This is one of those shots that you're going to have to either play a safety or be brave and just go the 2 rails up and down.
I think Sai is cutting this in, and he's going to do what you said and maintain position. It's a little bump. He's not going to like this. If he would have been treetop, though, that 6, it would have been very difficult. But he still has a shot.
Right. Well, here it's hard to tell if he can play the carom. 3-4.
The 3-4 carom?
Yeah, after he gets the 2.
It might be a little low. And he was looking to shoot the 3 in the corner. He gets a little roll. Gives him the hand of friendship, little wave. And look like Mr. Murray's going to have a nice 2-railer here.
No, the 9 kind of closed the door on that.
The 2-rail kick at the 2?
Yeah.
Top rail, side rail, no good?
The only thing he has is up here, maybe going top rail, side rail.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard, you know. In a perfect world, that happens.
Yeah, but I think that's what he's
the window there is pretty thin. You know, it's just a
small
window
in the house. That's all right. It's tight. That's what he has, though.
Yeah.
And if he hits it from the other side, that 8 might be a gatekeeper. That might just let him make that ball.
Well, if the 3-foul rule was not in effect, I probably would have bumped the 7 into the 2 and just let him have it from there. But the 3-foul rule is in effect, so no need to try to foul this game out of it.
I know we have our hardcore pool audience right now, but for the novices, the 3-foul rule means 3 consecutive fouls in a row is lost a game. And he mishit this ball and given him ball in hand on the 2-ball.
Yeah, but he tied up the 7-8.
Would you advocate breaking that 7-8 up right now?
No, that's hard to predict. Yeah. I don't think he'd be sure to do it now.
To get a shot.
Right.
Okay.
You can't do that now.
Well, styles make games. I'm always interested to know how the other side of the coin works.
Well, maybe try to draw and bump the 7. He bumped the 8.
I mean, it was available to him. He had ball in hand.
Yeah.
You know. And it seems one side knows what he wants to do. He shoots.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's no hesitation in that stroke. He gets down and just handles his business.
Well, it looks like he's been playing long enough to know his rails and what the angles are available for him.
What's the trepidation here? Why is he waiting to shoot? Is he looking at that 6-9?
No, he's looking not to get trapped behind that 7-8.
Okay. I'm just here to learn, my brother. All right, we're going to find out. Because it looks
tight.
If he's trying to get in that small window right there.
He can cheat and just aim for the point. He missed it.
Yeah. Well,
but it's a built-in safety.
Right. He covered himself. Mr. Murphy's going to have to come with a good kick here.
Yeah, he can do a one-kick save.
One rail?
One rail.
Kicking a 6 where?
Towards the 9, and it'll come back up to where the 7 is, and the cue ball will come across.
Okay, I got you. But is there the danger of him, the 6, hitting the 9 and staying in the pocket?
No, it's too thin.
Okay. Maybe Mr. Murphy is looking at kicking his ball right in.
From that angle, and if he's going the long rail, that's not possible. You have to hit it pretty hard in order to cut that ball backwards.
Right. Well, there's something about this shot he doesn't like because if he hits it fat, there's a possibility of him scratching in the corner.
In the opposite corner,
yeah,
that's correct.
So he's going to, I think he's looking to do a little finesse, and he knows it's tough. This is a tough shot.
He can also do a 2 rail to the long rail on the left-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
See, he's looking at the second rail.
Yeah, because he figured he might have a better margin of error going that way.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's coming back to his original shot.
That's not too bad. He didn't sell.
No, he didn't sell it, but he's going to be in trouble here. You put that 6 ball right between the match counters and put him behind the 7, 8, and 9. Oh. It seems to me that he's not really taking his time as much when he gets there. You know, he didn't sell it, but this guy's going to cut this ball in and get out here, or he's going to put him in jail.
He's going to put him in jail behind the 9.
There you go.
And that's a smart shot.
Well, I'm sure he probably would have liked to have him stuck to the back of the 9, Jim. He has a 2 rail available here to kick him off table. But, you know, a man can dream.
Yeah, this one you got to hit pretty hard. You can't baby this one.
You want to get some separation, and it looks like this is going to He came off with a great shot.
Oh yeah, that was a really nice
That's some good
kick.
speed right there. Sorry about that. Somebody's car alarm is going off out there. And they're probably playing pool in here. There we go.
Now this shot here, because it's frozen to the rail, this is a really touchy shot. There's not many places you can actually get to because the ball is frozen.
Right. Danger of double kiss if he tries to hit it thin and get slick with it.
That's right. It can squirt out too if you go to one side or another. It'll squirt out.
So what do you think he's planning here? You bank the 6-up table and leave the cue ball down there?
Yeah, I think he's going to go rail first, right English on it. Well, he did straight at it, right English.
Right. Well, he's going to be exactly back where he is, and that 6 is going to be out of there. Catch it to the inside.
Well, it looks like a safety battle from now on.
That was Alex Paguline.
Alex Paguline causing trouble with his car alarm. Okay. Mr. Murphy's going to have to make a decision here, and he's going to have to come with a good shot.
Yeah, this is going to be a finesse safety.
Right.
Come across the face of the 6.
And bank the 6 up top?
Yeah, but you can't hit it that hard. You can't hit it too hard because you want to hold the cue ball.
Well, let's see what he advocates to do here. Because you don't want to run into that 9, and you don't want to hit it so hard that the cue ball comes back out and gives you a shot.
And he didn't get what he wanted.
Right. I mean, he didn't give him a present, but this is a very makeable shot for somebody of these guys' calibers. Shoot the 6 in the corner, roll straight up, and then handle business.
That's it.
Right.
This is your game-winning shot.
It's always easier from the chair, Jim.
No, it's the game-winning shot.
There you go.
And there it is.
Pocket a little forgiving there. He hit it to the good side.
I think this is we're playing on 4 1/4 maybe.
4 1/4 right there. I like this little move from Cy right now. He hit a couple of balls haphazardly. Now he's gathering himself. He's going to make the right decision here and hit this ball well.
Well stroke.
Yes. That's what I mean, definitive stroke. No baby, no hesitation, no deceleration, right through the ball.
Well, 3 balls are going to go in the same pocket, so.
I might need you to pick my Powerball numbers later, brother. Good call. All right, and with that, Cy moves up 3-2 lead over Mr. Murphy. Racing to 7 here at the Swanee Memorial 2016 on Cue Billiards in La Mesa, California. Hosted by Kamui Products and Cheqio Products. www.cheqio.com. This is Raw Hand and Booth. I'm joined by my man Jimmy.
Jimmy D'Souza.
All right.
Originally from San Diego, but now I live in Vegas. So
Okay.
Vegas is where it's at now.
So you came up to watch the match?
No, I came to play.
Oh, there you go. Well,
Yeah.
good.
Didn't do so well.
That's all right.
3 and out, but I had
That's
a blast.
okay. It's okay.
Always a blast to play
That's
these
right.
tournaments. High caliber players is always.
And you have to support your sport.
That's right.
Like that attitude. All right. Mr. Murphy, did he really make any big mistakes that rack, or was a little cat and mouse there and didn't really seal the deal?
Other than the last safety he tried, he tried to check it up with left English.
Right.
That was his only mistake on that rack. And that cost them the game, obviously.
Yes, it did. And that's what it is. Pool is a game of millimeters, not inches.
It's a game of opportunity.
Absolutely. Whether you make them or whether your opponents give them to you.
That's right.
I just like to comment one more time on my man Stephen Kwan doing an excellent job giving you the best angles so you can view this wonderful game of ours. And it's his birthday, so hit him up on Facebook. And if you see him in town in Virginia when he gets back, buy them in Vegas by way of Virginia.
He's everywhere.
Nice guy. I just met him today. He's a great guy. I like to make – that's the one thing about pool that I do enjoy. You meet good people.
That's right.
Surround yourself with good people and good things will come. All right. What's taking Mr. Murphy so long to shoot this shot, Jim?
Well, the angle for the 3-4, he's thinking maybe he's going to play a combination 3-4.
Okay, so he would need to be where?
Just below the pocket, just below where the 2 is at. Get a nice little straight angle on that 3. Now this shot is a little touchy because the 3 is going to deflect off the 4, and it's going to come up a little bit. So you got to know where your cue ball is going to be.
Absolutely. You're going to have to hit this ball well.
Oh.
Yeah. You know,
I think it looked like he rushed it.
I was going to say that. It didn't look like his normal pace.
Right.
You know, you have to give the devil his due. So if you need to take a little more time, back off the shot, recenter yourself, and get back down. Side. Go ahead. Side's looking to duck here.
Right.
Put the
I
cue
think
ball under the 5.
you got to
Hit
be
a little
careful
thick.
not to scratch.
And that's like the second or third time that he played a safe that was like that he didn't really get to where he wanted to be. It seemed like a speed issue. That one was a direction issue, though.
He's looking to stick and just put a stop shot drag towards the 9 and the 8.
And slide them under those balls?
Right, but that shot requires a big stroke, and so that 3 is going to come up and down. And you never know if you are going to sell out or you're going to come out good.
But if he gets them to where that 8-9 is, he should have them stuck, even if the 3 ball does come back around. So maybe 2 rail or 3 up table and slide over toward the 8.
Well, that's going to be a tough shot. Let's see.
Well, you said the man's a good player, so I'm expecting good things.
Oh, he changed his mind.
Yeah, he's not doing that other shot. He hit that ball a little thin, and at that juncture in the game, I think he had other opportunities that would have afforded him a better chance to get back at the table than that shot right there.
Well, like I always say, if your first thought is what you should go with,
right?
Don't hesitate. You saw it, it's there, so
absolutely,
go ahead and take it. Once you start guessing, you second guessing yourself, that's when you get in trouble.
Indeed. And Sai has 2 rails back here to the 5.
Well, it looks like 3 rails.
Okay, so you mean short, long?
Right.
Okay.
Unless you hold it a lot of right English on it, but I don't think that's the correct way to do it. And he did hold it with a lot of right English.
I can't play, so I just do the simple thing. The simplest thing that comes up, that's what I'm going to call, Jimmy.
Oh, no, I know. Well, the 3-railer was there. So.
Yeah. That's why pool is such a beautiful game. It's a game of options and styles. Right. So there's no right or wrong shot. The ball goes in the hole, it's the right shot. Wow. Yeah. And once again, very uncharacteristic, Jim.
Well, it's a long shot. You got a long shot with a cut angle that doesn't favor you. So that's the reason why I would say the 3-railer would have been a better option.
Slide you. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he's back in line.
And there he goes, just like that. There hasn't been one player right now that really seized control of the match yet, Jim.
No, they're just going back and forth.
Right. Doing a little bit of trading here.
Yeah. That's a good shot.
Yeah, when this guy makes his mind up, he hits the ball well. Strokes the ball very deliberately.
Yeah, like I said, Murphy's been around for quite some time at this high level. He's not somebody that just woke up and say, hey, I'm here.
Right, yeah.
He's been playing for a long time, so.
Understood. And Sai says that's all right. He's good enough. All right.
Well,
3.
do you agree with giving up the 9 at the end?
No.
Let him shoot it, right?
Shoot it.
So anything can happen.
That's right.
Miscue.
Exactly.
You know, a fly can come
anything.
by. Anything.
I've seen Efren miss that ball.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but it happens.
Yeah, it does.
You know? But it's good. You know, Ernesto says he never concedes the 9 ball. Says shoot it. And the school of thought that I've learned is that you earned the right to shoot the 9 ball, so shoot it.
Right. Well, yeah,
right?
Finish the game.
Finish the game out. Some might say sometimes it's a psychological ploy when they let you not shoot the 9, and then when it's tough, they tell you to shoot it. And you think they're going to give it to you, and then you're mad, and then you miss it.
That's a little sketchy there. You
So
don't do that.
So you think that doesn't happen?
Oh, it may.
Right, Jim. All right, Mr. Nakashima to break. He pockets the 1 ball.
And the 7 crawls in there.
It's always the last ball rolling.
All right, where do you push?
Yeah, I think he's going to push long to leave him a long shot. He doesn't want him to be close to this ball to hit him with a return safety. Or you tie. You know what? I advocate tying the ball up.
Tie up a ball.
That's right.
Can't get out.
Exit can't get out. You tie him up and you put him in trouble. Now, what was the purpose of that shot?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm looking at it. He's got a full ball. All he has to do is cinch it. Pretty much goes 1 rail back to the center of the table, and you got a shot on the 3.
Well, there had to be some. Maybe he used the 6 because the 6 would control how he can leave the cue ball better or something. But I don't know at this juncture. Yeah, exactly. Well struck ball. He's a little snookered by the 7 and his set. I mean, by the 6 ball with his setup. I think, unless he bridges his hands over that 6.
It's a good 12 inches in front of that ball, so he's okay. He just needs to shorten up his bridge hand.
Right. He can't just act like it's not there. He has to do a little work.
Right. Ooh.
You know, I with this straight-on shot, I saw that he probably shoots like that, but that little chicken wing cost him that shot. Slightly.
Well,
slight steering.
Well,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Also, because he's not used to having a short bridge, it would affect that shot as well. So it's a combination of both.
Right.
You know, he's probably used to taking a longer stroke.
Yes.
On his final stroke to make his shots. So that little bridge probably didn't help.
All right, and very uncharacteristic of Sai right now.
Well, he got a little unlucky and hit the point.
What?
On these pockets, you can probably back cut it and just go 3 rails.
Back cut it to the side and
To
let it
side
swing
pocket.
it out, swing it around.
Oh, he's going. Yeah.
He tried to take advantage of that pocket right there.
Well, he knows the table is playing easy, so
Right.
Taking that shot is not a problem from that distance.
Mr. Murphy looking to swing around 2 rails here. All right, and the only thing he has to do is stay in line, and he should be able to move his coin. Are you going forward on this shot, Jim?
Oh, yeah. This is just a. Some people like to do a little bit of right English, just a small amount.
Just spin it towards the 8.
Well, it'll straighten up the angle, and that way you get a straight-in shot on the 8 and do a
Right.
stop shot there.
Right.
Rather than going 2 rails, and if you go 2 rails, you might go out all the way out to the middle of the table, and it's a tougher shot. And he might just draw it out, stun it to the rail, and that's what he did.
Hit that ball good.
Yeah, he did.
That's a good shot. Shows confidence. You know, shows
That's right.
confidence. Hit it with and that's what you need to do. You have to show confidence, even if it's just for yourself, to put yourself back, get yourself pumped up. And Sai says that's all right.
Yes. I don't agree with that.
You make him shoot it.
I know I did that earlier. I missed a 9 ball. That was so easy that you couldn't pay me to miss it again.
There you go. All right, it's 4-3 at the Swanee 2016, hosted by On Cue Billiards in La Mesa, California. Sponsored by Kamui Chalk. And make sure you be a part of something bigger. The 40th BCAPL National Championships, July 20th through 30th, 2016 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Sponsored by Diamond Tables, Cyclop Balls, The Rio, Kamui, CSI, Billiards Digest, Predator Cues, Viking Cues, and Simona's Cloth. Be a part of something bigger. CSI doing big things in that month of July.
Well, it looks like his break has been working all along.
He has been breaking well. He has been breaking well.
Making the 1 ball on the side. The wing balls are not been going in. It's just only the 1.
And that one went straight in the hole. And he has a shot
on
the 2 and a possible carom from the 4 to the 9.
You way ahead. Let's do the 2 first and then the 3, and we get to the 4. When we get to that bridge, we'll cross it.
Well, you know I'm a new jack. I like to just jump out the plane and get there.
This is almost like checkers. This ain't chess.
All right.
One move at a time.
I like your style, man. You're all right with me. Okay, so he's going to shoot the deuce in the side. And what's he going to do with the 3, Jimmy?
Yeah, well, getting to the 3 is a little tricky. He's going to put a little bit of left English on it. Not a whole lot, because he got to go and avoid scratching.
No.
Yeah, and he hit it just way too hard. You got to control that shot. You can't just expect the ball to, because you put left English, it's going to go to where you want it to go. That's what most pros do, is command that cue ball.
Absolutely.
Now Sai has the opportunity to do the 4-9 combo after he takes care of the 3.
Do you favor the combo over the carom?
Yes, I
And
would.
Why?
I would. It's a straighter line. You can see it better. Caroms are usually you have to be on point, dead on the spot in order to get them. If they're not dead on, you might as well just give him ball in hand and let him shoot it.
Gotcha.
So there, he's just going to do a stop shot. Oh, he might play the carom. Like I said, I don't know, that's touchy.
I don't know. Because it's, the location of it is close to the pocket, you don't think the carom affords him a chance to just thin that and have a better shot at making this 9-ball than playing that combination.
Yeah, that's hard to say.
Right.
That's a tough shot.
Once again, it's preference.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. He may just get lucky and get the 4-7 combo in. And there's the carom. Good call.
Go. All right. Hey, hey, man, I got to be right one time today, brother.
As they say, even
I know. I got you. I got you covered.
even a dumb farmer get a big potato once in a while, right?
That's all right. I make potato chips out of potatoes. All right, and with that, side moves ahead 5-4.
And he's creeping up a little bit on the Fargo rating.
There you go. Mathematically adjusting and taking all the variables in. This is what we do. I'm just glad to be here and enjoying myself watching quality pool. And my man Steve Kwan on the job.
Oh, wow. Solid break. Open table, no problem. This is connect the dots here.
Well, Jim, let's take those dots one dot at a time.
Yeah. Let's do checkers, not chess.
That's right. That's right, my brother. All right, but this is open and available for Sai. He's having problems with that speed. Yeah. He is having problems with the speed. The first shot gets out of line. Right.
Hey, recover.
Nice recovery that was. Nice recovery.
Here you just roll to one rail, shoot the 6 over by where the 9 is.
Right. Nothing fancy. Just staying in line. And this all came from that great break that he had.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That was an awesome break.
Yeah.
Bottle that up, sell it.
Absolutely.
Well, as they say, it's easy to run racks from the chair, so.
I never miss from here.
Never.
Okay.
Or I missed a couple of times earlier, so.
It's all good. It's all good. We're all here to learn. Nobody's perfect. And just like that, now we move ahead. Sai Nakashima 5-4 at the 2016 Swanee Memorial.
It's a race to 7, so it's a short race now, 3-2. 3-2 race with Murphy breaking.
All right. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Kamui Products and Cheqio Products.
Do you predict a heel match here?
All right, and now, if you would check it out, our Fargo rate has been adjusted. It's 65 to 35. That's what you initially called in the beginning. You said 60-40.
60-40,
You
right.
said 60-40, so I'll give you that. That's good Las Vegas odds right there.
Don't put your money on that. Vegas wasn't built on winners.
There you go. There you go. Well, right now, I like your style, Jimmy. Mr. Murphy set the break again. And Mr. Murphy set the break.
I don't think he'll change anything here.
No,
he's consistently making that one ball.
Right,
on the side.
he's having success with this break. He just missed the one in the side pocket, but he made the 3-ball.
Right, that was the wing ball.
Right.
He hit it a little harder than normal.
Yes,
Usually when you hit it harder, the one goes above the pocket. When you hit it softer, the one obviously goes below the pocket.
Right.
So he changed the speed of what he did there.
Well, this is not a picnic from here.
No, this is going to require a good stroke, and the angle there is a little tricky to avoid the side pocket too.
Correct. This is the part of the game that I really enjoy. You get inside the mind of the other player, and you really get to see what's in their repertoire.
Yeah.
Yeah. If this was you, what would you shoot here, Jim?
Well, a small draw, just trying to draw it back so you can get a shot. And if you don't get your clean shot that you want,
right,
you can actually duck on this situation too.
Absolutely.
He hit it good.
Yes, he did.
See, now the tricky part is getting back to the 4-ball.
He's going to have to hit a good stroke.
Oh, yeah. Fortunately, the pockets are taking in just about everything, so a little bit of left English on that ball, center left, and bring it up. It's not really a draw shot.
Right. He'll slide right out.
Yeah, it's a spin shot.
Right. Well, he's definitely loading up.
Yep.
He banked it. He gives the wave of friendship.
And he got position.
Right.
I think most people mistake that shot by putting draw rather than left English only.
Right.
Because they're so used to just putting left bottom, bottom, bottom. And that bottom cuts the angle down and makes the shot a little tougher.
Correct.
Nice follow shot.
Like I said, when he makes up his mind and he's deliberate, he hits the ball really well.
Yeah, this is a roll up or a stun shot. You just got to stun it to the left. This is a 2-rail.
Back to the 7.
Back to
Correct.
the 7. All right.
I've seen Brian Parks play this shot with inside, so he doesn't even go 2 rails. He just kills it, comes straight back. It's easier, I think, to 2-rail it, but he does that. He does hit that shot well.
Yeah, Brian is a good player. He knows what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Most pros do. They know exactly what that cue ball is supposed to do, where your deflection line is supposed to be.
Right.
And he did 1-railer.
Yeah.
I would have favored the two rail, come back to the middle. That way it's easier to get from the 7 to the 8.
Right, but it's like what you said, styles make games, and maybe at that point he's feeling good.
Yeah.
And it does seem like Mr. Murphy's trying to gather some momentum here.
Well, he fell a little short.
No hill for a climber. I'm looking for Mr. Murphy to get out here.
You do a slow roll, or you do
No.
a drag?
Little drag. That way you can let your stroke out.
Drag shot, it can squirt on you when you small roll.
And he
Missed it.
did exactly what you said, but you know, he let up on that stroke. He let up on that stroke, and he knows it.
This is just a simple stop shot, or center ball, as they call it.
Yeah.
And it slides over and get a perfect shot on the 9.
Right, he's a little jacked up over the corner or the side, but delivers a great stroke. And Mr. Murphy said, "You're going to shoot this one."
Yeah, because he's too close to the rail, so
Right.
he's got to do that.
And that was a good shot. And this is the first 2-game lead of this set. Is that correct?
Well, that's actually 6-4, right?
No. Mr. Kwan notified us that it's absolutely correct, and it is 6-4. The first 2-game lead.
2-game lead,
yeah.
right.
Yeah. And once again, let's see. Our Fargo rating is being adjusted. I think you're going to like this one. Once again, there's that 60-40 for you. And this time it's your man, Mr. Nakashima.
Mr. Side.
There you go. And if you can hear the ambiance in the room, there's still a lot of patrons here patronizing the bar, sweating the matches. I see the Rocket, Sal Buteras getting ready to play on the opposite table. We have Mr. Alex Pagaline in the house, Ruben Bautista, Ernesto Dominguez, Johnny Kang still in there. So I'm having a great time. He's
Don't
stuck
forget
down.
Isaac Reynolds.
All right. And we have Mr. Isaac Reynolds up in the house.
He's doing a great job of running the tournament.
Absolutely.
It's going pretty smooth.
Oh, yeah. Ozzy's doing his thing. And he's helped by his faithful henchman, Mr. Stephen Kwan. We're going to be buddies after this, Steve. I'm going to move down where you're at. We're going to go hang out. Good guy. All right. And if Sai can make this 2-ball, he'll be well on his way to winning this match. And he missed it. Sai's a little upset at himself. He feels that he should have made that 2-ball.
Sorry, I'm just checking up on my Facebook.
There you go. All right. Mr. Murphy's looking to go back and forth to get an angle on this 4-ball. Pocket it in the corner. Shoot that 6.
Yeah, this is the key shot here, because everything else is pretty much connect.
There's something about it he doesn't like.
Well, you got to understand some of these old school players. They might have the whole game in front of them, but they'll find something that bugs them, and that's why the Hollywood begins.
I got you. A little bit of drama there. Little Oscars.
Believe me, they could be straight on and they don't like it, and they were like, "Oh my God, this is the worst." When they have the whole game in front of them, they can run out.
Right. Okay. Mr. Murphy looking steady here. Rolling this 4 in the corner to play the 6 in the opposite corner.
How do you hit it?
He used the whole pocket,
Yeah,
but he
and
made
the
it.
rail.
But he made it. Nice stroke on that ball. Sai knows that he let that rack get away from him.
Oh, yeah.
He's thinking about it. Game of concentration.
That's a good stroke.
That was beautiful.
Good shot.
That was a beautiful shot.
Okay, so he's a little straight on this. So is he going to power draw it or is he going to go forward?
Well, he does have the stroke to go forward, but I think he's going to come back. Clean.
It's a good stroke.
Very nice draw. Yes, that was a good. And Sai says, I've seen enough. Don't hit me anymore.
All right.
All right.
So now it's 6-5.
There we go. 6-5.
This has been a very entertaining match. There's been a lot of safeties, a lot of runouts.
It's a beautiful pool.
A couple of mistakes here and there, but overall, a great match.
Absolutely. And we're going to have a Fargo rate update, and it's now 49% to 51%.
Wow. With that 1% favorite Sai. Although he's one game ahead.
Right. Okay, Mr. Murphy to break. Let's see if he backs off that speed a little bit.
Right. If you back off the speed, you can tell that, because he saw where the one hit last time.
Absolutely.
He's going to adjust and maybe hit it a little softer and get back in that one in the side pocket. He hit it a little too soft.
Yes, he did. He made that wing ball again, and he's perfect.
Absolutely. Now he's getting, because he's hitting a little softer, now the wing balls are going and the one is coming up. And this time it went into the corner pocket, and now he's got perfect position on the two. This should be elementary here for somebody his caliber.
Little one rail shot right here.
Wow. Wow.
Sai's going right into attack mode, I think.
No, I think he's going to go a side-to-side safety, trying to cover him with a 9 and a 4.
And the time when he needed it, he hit a good shot.
Yep. Although Shaun can get a 2-rail, just kick it 2 rails if he can't see it. But if he's got a piece of it on the left-hand side as he see it,
right,
he might just nick it and come up rail.
Right.
Not here at 9, you will be placed on a 10-minute clock. After 10 minutes, you will forfeit. Good luck tomorrow morning.
Oh, wow. He's pulling out the jump cue.
Now, I don't advocate jumping this ball.
No, because the ball is too close to the rail,
Exactly.
and it can, once it hits that other ball, it can jump again and be off the table.
The landing zone, he's going to have to land on this ball. Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, hit it really good here. I would have preferred the 2-rail.
He would have had more separation.
Yeah,
And it's a little more predictable.
that's right.
Even though he did execute a successful jump, He just didn't get that cue ball where he wanted.
On this, I would probably prefer to go forward one rail and back to the middle of the table. Because if you're trying to muscle with a draw, that can always rattle out.
Right. He is drawing now.
And that's
just
what
like
happens.
what you said. Exactly. He got a little fortunate there. He did not leave Mr. Murphy an open shot. And Mr. Murphy can't believe that he got that roll at that time.
He was hoping for the 3-9 being wired. That's what it was.
Of course. Of course. Is there anything else?
Gonna have some cookies and milk too with it.
You know, you can't win any tournament without luck.
That's right.
And when a guy turns the table over, it is what it is. What
That's
you
it.
get after that is what it is. So the 3 off the 9 to the side rail, and he got him.
He got it.
Unless if the 3-4 is wired in the corner, then Sai has a 1 rail kick to make that 4 in the corner.
No, it doesn't look like it from over here. From my point of view, I wouldn't.
Okay.
It's not wired. You just want to see which side of the 3 he wants to hit, the high side or the low side of it, or if he wants to hit it dead on. And he got him on the rail.
Right. This is triple tough right here. Sai sitting on a hill. You have a makeable shot, a tough makeable shot. But he could be possibly shooting at his tournament right now.
Well, I don't know. On a shot like this, it's as tough as it is. It's probably better to duck behind a 9 because it's such a tough shot. I mean, play the numbers, you know.
Right.
Play the percentages. Can you make it? Maybe. Can you get precision on it? Maybe.
Right.
Can you sell out? Yes.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. There's no maybes on that one.
That's right. You can sell out from
That's
there.
right. Okay, he's going for the duck.
Yeah, he was. He was playing your shot, but he had his heart in 2 places.
Right. Because if he hit it a little harder, he would have been right behind the 9. And,
Right.
And that 3 would have been uphill.
Right.
Now it looks like they're checking if the ball is frozen, but it's not.
I'm looking for Sai to bank this 2 rails in the side pocket. Just checking if you're awake there, Jim.
Okay.
I'll send Santa the rest of my Christmas list later, brother. No, Sai has a difficult shot here, and he's going to have to control what happens.
I think he's going to try to bring the cue ball back to where he's at and leave that 3 really high up here by the 8.
Either way, it's tough.
Yes, it is, because of the pocket. It plays big right there because the ball is so close to it. Up. And that's a mistake.
Yeah, these balls are open and available. And
did we say hill earlier? Or?
yes, you did.
Sounds like it. And that Fargo is right where it's supposed to be, 50-50.
There you go.
It's anybody's game after this game.
Right.
And I do believe it's side breaking next, isn't it?
You would be correct.
Okay. He didn't get where he wanted,
Right.
but he still got a shot.
Yes. He has a good makeable shot here. Just roll up, take what the table gives you, play that 5 in the corner.
And he got what he wanted, the same shot on the other side.
He put that ball right in the heart.
Very good.
And here we go. And Sai said it's enough.
That's it. Hill.
He said hill. They shake hands.
Shake hands.
You know, Sai let Mr. Murphy hang around, and Mr. Murphy came to the dance.
Well, you got to say that 3-ball was really tough. There's nowhere you can put him other than you're going to get at the bad end of that stick right
Absolutely.
there.
Well, the Fargo rate has changed, and it's 70-30.
Well, according to Fargo, Murphy is ranked a little higher, and that's the reason why it favors him.
Absolutely.
More than it does Sai with the break.
Right. Well, if Sai has a flashback and breaks him like he broke it a couple of racks ago,
I know.
this is going to be
Bottle
a
that
quick
up,
game.
sell it. And there it is. He's got 1, 2.
And he has a straight-in shot on the 1. Well, he has a shot, a good shot, though. And just for you out there in Streamland hanging out, we have a good match coming up. We will see Johnny Kang versus Santos Sambahone right after this match. That's going to be some good action.
And Sai missed his first shot.
Sai's a little off.
I think it's a little bit of nerves.
He's just a little bit off. He's off his game a little bit right now. But Mr. Murphy better not show Sai any quarter, because he will get up there and handle his business.
Yeah, I think Murphy's playing a little better at this point of the match. Although sometimes his body language doesn't tell that.
Right.
But, he's definitely had the opportunities to close it out now. It's a good shot.
Good pace. Gives him the angle to roll straight up to the 3.
That's right. Right here, he's just looking to see how far he's got to roll on the 3 to get the 4.
Right.
And have a good angle to come back for the 5.
Absolutely. It's a sweater's delight in here. We have Sal Butera, Ruben Escalera, Oscar Dominguez, The Rocket, Amar Kang. These matches are all taking place right now. Bo Runnigan.
6-6.
Hill.
Clean stroke right there. And
nothing fancy.
Yeah.
Now all he has
meat
to do
and potatoes
is
pull.
right. Take his time, breathe. Again, he's got to control the speed of that draw, because if he draws it too much, he's going to end up in a drink like he did earlier.
Right.
You don't want to do that on a hill.
I like that he's resetting and allowing himself to maintain a proper perspective on this ball.
Well, I believe he reset it because something caught his eye in front of him.
Oh, yeah, it's really busy in here. It's really busy. Like I said, I felt like I was in the Philippines right here. I love it.
Yeah.
Those guys are warriors, and I know how they got like that. They just get up there and do their thing. And that's the way you close it out.
Get off the rail.
And Sai's not giving him this one.
No, he's going to let him shoot it this time.
Putting a little heat on him.
Looks like Oscar Dominguez is warming up on the table 3.
And Shaun Murphy takes it down. Well fought match.
Well, I guess the Fargo does work.
Were you a little skeptical there, Brother Jimmy?